Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, your efforts just don't show? If yes, then this story is for you. Because sometimes, the seed that grows the tallest is the one that stays hidden the longest. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Wanted to Grow. In a small village, surrounded by mountains, lived a 14-year-old boy named Aryan. Aryan was an ordinary boy. Average marks, average height, average everything. But he had one extraordinary dream. I want to do something great in life. Something that makes my parents proud. Every morning, before the sun rose, Aryan would whisper this dream to himself. But the world did not see his fire. His teacher often said, "Aryan, you need to try harder." His classmates joked, "Why do you dream so big when you can't even score passing marks?" And sometimes, even his own mind whispered, "Maybe they're right. Maybe greatness is not meant for me." But deep inside, Aryan felt something. A pull, a spark, a small voice saying, "Keep going. Your time will come." So, Chapter 2. The King's Challenge. One day, the king of the land made an announcement. "I will resign in a year. I want to choose my successor, not by power, but by character. Come to the palace tomorrow. I have a test." The entire kingdom buzzed with excitement. All the talented, confident, extraordinary children prepared. Aryan knew he wasn't like them, but he still decided to go. "Why do you even bother?" someone asked him. Aryan replied softly, "Because I don't want to regret not trying." Chapter 3. The Seed. The next day, hundreds of children stood in a long line outside the palace. When Aryan's turn came, the king gave him a small clay pot and a single seed. The king said, "Nurture this seed for 1 year. After 12 months, return and show me what you have grown." Aryan took the pot home with trembling hands. "This is my chance," he thought. Chapter 4. The Hidden Struggle. Aryan watered the seed daily, kept it in sunlight, talked to it, protected it from insects. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. But the seed didn't sprout, not even a tiny leaf. His friends proudly showed their growing plants, some tall, some flowering, some almost like mini trees. But Aryan's pot? Still empty. People laughed. "Aryan, even a plant doesn't grow for you." His relatives joked, "Are you sure the seed was real? Or maybe you just don't know how to grow things." Aryan felt broken. He questioned himself. He cried silently. He still watered the pot, even when there was no sign of life, even when hope felt foolish, even when his heart whispered, "Why continue?" His answer was always the same. "Because I promised myself I would try until the last day." Chapter 5. The Final Day. A year passed. It was time to return to the palace. Children arrived with beautiful plants, green, healthy, glowing with pride. Aryan hesitated. How could he show the king an empty pot? But he remembered, "I don't want to regret not trying." So he went, holding the empty pot close to his chest. People laughed at him. Some whispered, "He's finished. He has no chance." Chapter 6. The Truth Revealed. The king walked in, observing each plant. He smiled at many of them, until he reached Aryan. He looked at the empty pot and asked gently, "Son, what happened?" Aryan's voice trembled. "Your Majesty, I tried. I watered it every day, but it never grew. Still, I brought it because it is the truth." The palace went silent. Then something unexpected happened. The king placed his hand on Aryan's shoulder and turned to the crowd. "My dear people, this boy is the next king." Everyone gasped. The king continued, "The seeds I gave you were boiled. They could never grow. But all of you brought plants. which means you replaced the seed, except him. He had the courage to be honest, to show failure without fear. That is true leadership. Tears filled Arian's eyes. For the first time, he felt seen. He felt valued. He felt like his efforts mattered. Chapter 7. Your Hidden Seed. Sometimes in life, you try, you fail, you get nothing in return. People laugh at your empty pot. They compare you to others. They tell you you're not growing fast enough. But growth doesn't always happen on the outside. Sometimes the seed grows inside you, in your patience, in your honesty, in your consistency, in your courage to show up even when nothing happens. Just like Aryan, maybe your seed is hidden right now. But hidden does not mean dead. Hidden means becoming stronger in silence. And when the time comes, your moment will arrive. And the world will say, "Where did this person suddenly come from?" But only you will know. You didn't come suddenly. You were growing all along. Final message for Balgyan Kahanian. If you're listening right now, remember this. Life doesn't reward the quickest. It rewards the most consistent, the most honest, the ones who keep going even when no one claps. Your efforts matter. Your patience matters. Your journey matters. So keep watering your seed. One day, it will rise.